Ozma, you're going to have to focus. You're no longer a servant. You're the princess, the ruler of Oz, Princess Ozma of Oz.
That's me.
So let's continue. What insect attacked Dorothy and her friends while they were on their way to destroy the Wicked Witch of the West?
I know that one. The jitterbug.
I'm so sorry. The jitterbug was just a legend. It never happened.
That was a trick question.
And you will be asked trick questions. I want the people of Oz to know that you know Oz front to back.
But I don't. I lived my whole life locked in that old crone's farmhouse. If I never escaped, I would have never known that this was my destiny.
Would you prefer to go back into the farmhouse?
Sometimes. It's almost as if I was asleep for most of my life. And now I'm awake. And everything is new. And everything is scary.
There is no need to be scared. You are a ruler of a kingdom. You have power.
It's the power that scares me. Hello, ladies.
Dorothy?
Dorothy, thank goodness you're here.
I'm glad to be here. What's Glinda putting you through this time?
I'm making sure she's prepared for the royal coronation. It's quite important, you know.
I can see that. But Glinda, can't you take it easy on Ozma? She seems real tired to me. And as my Aunt Em says, a tired horse ain't worth riding.
Oh, Dorothy. Simple Dorothy.
A break would be nice right now.
I agree. It'll help clear her head. Did she ask you about the witch's eye patch?
She asked me about the jitterbug.
Tricky question, Glinda. Are you going to test her on the real color of the magic slippers, too?
Dorothy, this is no joke. All the people of Oz will be there. They're going to need to know that their country is in good hands.
What makes you think Ozma can't rule? I know she's been sheltered most of her life, but give her a chance. She has heart, brains, and courage.
Sweetie, what's the farm in Kansas doing to you?
Keeping me grounded.
You can have a 10-minute break, Ozma. Ozma?
Ozma?
Ozma? Girl, where are you?
Alice, is that you?
I hope so.
Well, it looks like her. Something is missing.
Something is definitely missing, Your Majesties.
What is it this time?
White Rabbit told me that the first time she was here in Wonderland, she was looking for the Queen of Hearts garden. Tell me, my dear, are you still looking for that garden?
Not this time. I'm not looking for anything.
Are you looking towards something?
I'm running. I am running.
She's running so fast, she's not getting anywhere. Good for you, girl.
I don't want to be home right now. Wonderland is the only place I know where I can run to. And speaking of running...
White Queen! Red Queen! Alice! Come quick!
What's going on?
I think he needs our help.
Of course he needs our help. I want to know what happened so that we know why he needs our help.
Look! Look! She followed me here and landed on her head with a thump! On her head!
Oh no, I hope she's okay. Hi, are you okay?
I think so.
If you got here the way I did the first time, you need to pace yourself.
Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Alice, and this is the Red Queen, the White Queen, and White Rabbit.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. I don't remember my name. I don't remember much of anything.
Not anything?
It happens to me, too, every single time I land on my head.
Do any of you know me?
No!
I'm sorry, dear.
Any word on where Ozma is?
Where did my mom go?
No word yet.
Oh no.
It'll be okay, Jack.
I wanted to bake her a cake. You will, Jack. We're going to find her. Glinda has a spell. She does?
A spell that will lead us to her.
directly to her?
Not directly. If a spell were to focus on Ozma primarily, the power of it all could be very devastating. But with a location spell, it'll pinpoint an area where her energy is and then put us in the correct path of finding her.
Well, I'll stand watch over Oz.
I want to go.
No, Jack. We're not sure what kind of world this spell will take us to. You better let me go.
Oh? Okay.
Trust her, Jack. She gets things done. She's our friend.
You bring my mother back home.
I promise.
Are you ready, Dorothy?
Yes.
Hold on to me. Here we go. Where are we?
Oh no.
What?
We're in my world.
Kansas?
No. It looks like London? Wow. I've always wanted to go to London.
London. How magical.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Did I see you at Miss Chambers' ladies' luncheon last week?
What? Ow! Dorothy!
Yes, you saw her at the ladies, whatever.
Oh, good. I thought you looked familiar. Alice. Alice.
Who's that?
You can hear that too?
It's my sister. I have to get back.
What do we do about her?
I'll be back. Please take care of her. These are some of the best friends I've ever had, and this is a strange world you found yourself in. They'll make sure you're safe. I'll come back and make sure you find your way home. I promise.
Thank you. Thank you, Alice.
Alice. Alice. Please come downstairs.
What, Laurie?
Good. I'm heading out for the day to go over the wedding plans with Arthur and his family and their magnificent estate, and I'm leaving a babysitter with you.
A babysitter? Why a babysitter? I've been left alone before.
Yes, and I usually find that you've been wandering about somewhere.
How do you know that? What?
Your shoes are always muddy, and I'm constantly having to patch up your dresses and stockings. Now, I don't have time to ask where you've been.
Too busy gold digging, are we?
I want to see how you do with a babysitter. Be nice. From what they tell me, they're fairly new in town, and one of them is your age.
Who are these people?
Glinda and Dorothy. Dorothy is the one that's your age. I think she's Glinda's niece or something.
And where are they from?
I found them this afternoon wandering about, and I introduced myself. I said I needed a babysitter for my dear Alice tonight, and they agreed to do it. For free.
You're leaving me with strangers?
They're not strangers. They're ladies.
They can be crooks, criminals, murderers.
Alice, there are no such things as female crooks, criminals, or murderers. Always you and those fairy tales.
What?
Why did we agree to this job?
It's not a job. We're not getting paid.
Why are we wasting our time here? We should be looking for Ozma.
Didn't you say the spell puts us in the path of the target?
Well, yes.
Well, Laurie appears to be leading us towards the path. Maybe she has answers.
Glinda, Dorothy, so glad to see you. Give me a moment. There are so many locks on this door, and I think one of them needs a key.
You think she has answers?
Oh, one of them does need a key. I'll be right back.
Don't judge too harshly, Glinda. We never know what a person is going through.
Here's the key.
She can't even open a door.
Instead of judging, why don't you ask questions?
Hello!
Hi.
Hi.
Come in, ladies.
Thank you.
Hello, Glinda, Dorothy.
Lori, I have to ask.
Glinda.
You told me to ask questions. Lori, why did it take you so long to open that door?
I guess I'm getting used to things around here. We used to have a maid that opened our door. She's no longer with us.
Oh?
Yes, we had to let her go. We could no longer pay for her. Not since my mother died.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm fine now. I think the death is really affecting Alice, though. She's in her room right now. Usually, when life gets too much, she retreats to her room.
Poor Alice.
Or the park. I usually see her at the park with a white rabbit.
How long ago did your mother die?
The funeral was a few weeks ago. It was there that I met Arthur, my fiancé.
You met Arthur a few weeks ago and you're already engaged?
I'm not getting any younger. At 25, I'm glad that anyone looks at me at all. And he's from a very wealthy family. When Mother was alive, her job kept us afloat financially. She was a most prized math teacher at Dodgson Academy. With her gone, everything here is turning into shambles. Our garden, once green and prosperous, is now gray.
A great garden. Can you imagine?
Once I marry into Arthur's family, not only will his money maintain this house, but I'll be able to send Alice to a nice boarding school. She'll have a wonderful education, and we will both be well and taken care of.
Lori, do you love Arthur?
Oh, young Dorothy. I just knew him a few weeks. Love can come later. This wedding is for something else.
Money isn't always everything, Lori. I lived on a farm with my Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. And though it was a struggle at times, we had each other and we were happy.
That is very sweet, Dorothy.
Have you thought about becoming a teacher?
What?
Your mother was a teacher and she did wonderfully according to you.
I can't do what she did.
Why not?
My mother was an amazing teacher. I wouldn't know where to start.
You went to school, didn't you?
Why, yes.
Your mother taught. Have you taught before?
Yes, I teach Alice still.
You can be a teacher.
Ladies, I appreciate your spirits, but I'm marrying Arthur. My mother was special. I can never be like her. Alice, your babysitter is here. And Dorothy.
Hi, Alice.
Nice to meet you.
I'm heading out to organize wedding plans with Arthur now. Please behave.
I'll be right in here.
Oh my.
Maybe I should talk to her.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think I know how she's feeling. Alice, may I come in?
Sure.
Your sister told us about your mother. How are you holding up? When I lost my mother, for the longest time I thought I would feel alone for the rest of my life. Later on I realized, when you are loved, and it's real, that feeling never leaves. I still feel the love of my mother, even now. And that tells me she will never leave. That feeling will never go away.
That feeling?
You know, look, close your eyes. Imagine your mother. How she looks, the touch of her hand, her perfume. Do you see her?
Yeah,
Do you feel her?
I really do.
That's the feeling. That feeling will never go away. So that means she'll never go away.
Thank you, Dorothy. Who is Glinda to you? Is she your aunt or something?
My aunt? She's my friend.
Unusual for a girl like you to have a friend that old.
I'm an unusual girl.
I like that.
I take it you're out of the ordinary yourself?
I've got to be me. Tell me about you and Glinda. All I know is that my sister met you two at the park.
This is true.
Where were you before the park?
In Oz.
Oz?
You probably won't believe me, but like you said, I've gotta be me.
What is Oz?
It's a magical place, just beyond the rainbow, full of talking scarecrows, fairies, men made out of tin.
It sounds a little like my Wonderland.
Wonderland?
I was there just a few moments ago. I'm not sure if I would call it magical, but we have talking cats and rabbits.
We have a talking lion.
Talking flowers.
Ours just put you to sleep.
And a bunch of queens.
A world full of queens?
Yes.
I love it. How do we get there?
Through the looking glass.
Really?
Yes. And I actually have to get going back. My friends and I found a lost girl in Wonderland.
A lost girl?
Yes. She followed my friend White Rabbit from wherever she's from, and she landed with a thumb on her head.
I think I know who she is.
You do?
Glinda did a spell that was supposed to lead us to the Princess of Oz. And it led us to you. And I believe you have found her.
I have?
Yes. You are supposed to lead us to Ozma.
Ozma? Is that her name? It's lovely.
Come on, let's get Glinda and head on to Wonderland.
Glinda, Dorothy mentioned you did a spell to lead you here? Are you a sorceress of some kind?
Sorceress? No. I'm a witch.
A witch?
Yes, Glinda, the good witch of the south. My sister is the witch of the north.
Is there an east witch? Or a west witch?
Not anymore.
What happened?
Dorothy killed them.
You killed them?
Only by accident.
It was fate, young Alice. Those witches enslaved all of Oz, and Dorothy freed all of us from them.
It wasn't like that. I had help. And I was scared.
Look at Dorothy. She's been through the ringer, and she's still standing. It's inspiring, isn't it?
Sometimes Glinda can be a real ham.
Oh, it's my friend the Hatter.
Alice! You've got to help!
What's wrong?
It's the Queen of Hearts! She's taken your friend!
The lost girl?
Yes! But she started gaining her memory back slowly. And when she revealed that she's a princess, the Queen of Hearts took her away to take the royalty test.
The royalty test? What is that?
It's the test that the Queen of Hearts gives everyone in Wonderland who claims to be royal. If they fail, it's off with their heads.
That doesn't sound good.
We've got to get going.
Alice, we tried to stop her, we really did.
The Queen of Hearts is just too powerful.
It's okay. Ladies, these are Miss Dorothy and Miss Glinda. They know the princess.
They do?
Yes, please tell me she's okay. Hatter said that if my friend doesn't pass the royalty test, the queen will have her head.
Miss Dorothy, it's okay.
The test is over.
And your friend is all right.
She is?
She passed?
The Queen of Hearts is about to make her royal announcement.
Let's stand next to me, dears.
Ladies and gentlemen of Wonderland, and others, may I present to you the Princess of... My dear, where did you say you were from?
I've forgotten.
The Princess of I've Forgotten. Sounds very medieval.
Ozma, it's me. It's Dorothy.
Who?
You have to remember. You remember being a princess. You have to remember being my friend.
Who is this girl?
She's with me.
Alice. Of course she is. Guards, seize these ladies. They're attacking the new princess.
Ozma, you've got to remember me. Please.
I'm sorry. I don't know you.
Unhand me!
Witchcraft! Off with her head!
Wait! Ozma, you may not remember Dorothy, but some things never go away, no matter what.
Like what?
Close your eyes. Hold her hand. Does she feel familiar?
She does.
Do you sense her presence?
Yes.
How does her presence feel?
It feels like home.
Keep thinking, Ozma. Keep trying to find that feeling of home.
Ozma, do you remember?
I remember. I'm a princess, and you're Dorothy. You're my friend.
Why is no one being arrested?
Your Majesty, I am Princess Ozma of Oz. I've spent way too long here. I'm going home.
That was a mighty fine adventure, wouldn't you say?
I'm just glad we're all together again.
Thank you, Alice, for helping my friends find me.
Alice!
Who's that?
It's my sister.
Hello, dear. Glinda, Dorothy. And who's this?
This is a friend of mine. She's from out of town.
Hi, I'm a friend of Dorothy's. Ozma.
Ozma? What a lovely name. Sounds medieval.
Like a princess?
Yes, actually. Thank you, Glinda, for watching after my sister. And thank you, ladies, for helping me to see that I don't need to get married to take care of Alice.
What do you mean?
I broke off my engagement. I was marrying Arthur for all the wrong reasons, and I was dragging you along, thinking it was for your own good. But I never even asked you what you wanted.
Lori, I know you just want the best for me.
Sometimes adults make mistakes, and I'm sorry. Glinda actually helped inspire me to become like Mother, to become a teacher. I want to be the prize teacher she was at her school. It's going to be a long road, and we're definitely going to struggle, but we're going to be all right. Will you ladies be visiting us again?
We will.
And hopefully soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Alice.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
We'll meet again. I promise.
I'll be waiting.
How odd.
What?
For a second there, it looked like they vanished. But that's impossible, isn't it?
Of course not.